Okay, so we're off. It's Wednesday morning. We've been really having nice weather. We just got back from our morning hike that we go on. Um, Yesterday was a snow removal day, but I wasn't able to make it into town, so um, I'm here now though, and we're off to go get a coffee. I'm off to go get a coffee. So every morning, I try to record as many of these as I can. They're pretty cute. But I get him an old-fashioned plain donut, and we call it a Timbit because for his size, it pretty much is a Timbit. So hopefully, hopefully this you'll see what he does. Great Pyrenees bark a lot. They're known for their barking. Somebody a block away, he'll bark at them. A leaf falls, he'll bark at that. He barks at everything. Having a Great Pyrenees is, they're big. They're very hairy. They shed a lot. They're very lazy though. They're not very active. They'll go for a certain amount of walk and then that's it. They're done. Now when I take him to the dog park, he doesn't seem to stop. He'll be sociable for a little while and then he's kind of a loner. He goes off on his own. At the daycare, all I know is when I pick him up, he's dead tired. He's like a little kid that's played all day. And he loses weight when I take him to the daycare in the wintertime, unless I'm working, which is casual basis. He doesn't really go to the daycare that much. But he goes to the dog park once or twice a day, depending on our hikes. And our hikes depend on the weather. So if it's really super cold out, usually below -30, we won't go for a very big hike. I don't have something to hold my camera up, guys, so sorry if it tilts. I've got sewing elastics holding it up. So we need to get a tripod. We need to get something to hold it to the windshield. And one of those like selfie rod thingies. I don't know what they're called. But we need to get a couple of things in order to be able to do this, but we'll make do for now. And we'll send Timbit. Let's go for a Timbit. Come on, let's go eat a Timbit. Want your Timbit this morning? Let's go, come on. So he has 4 feet back there. And then I have a twin mattress with the seat laid down. Now for a while, I had the seat up and I was laying in the seat. I'm only like, I used to be 5'3", but I'm 5'3" anymore. I shrunk. It's true what they say. So I'm about 5'1", I think. I stopped getting my height and taking my weight. So it's 4'7" on the seat to the door handle to door handle. But with the seats down and a twin mattress, that's just one from IKEA, foam mattress. It fits almost over the door handle, like where your armrest goes. So I can almost stretch out. I can pretty well stretch out fully. With my pillow though, my head is kind of have to go a little bit at an angle, but I can fit there. So that gives him all that space in the back. Now, if we were to stay in this vehicle, I would definitely take the seats out. Then you've got your flooring that dips down for the third row seating and the back seat here. I was just gonna build some kind of box frame for that to sit on. So it would be the height that it is, but it would be all storage space underneath the mattress. And then where it dips down into the floor, that would be extra space. And then it would be just at 3 feet where the third row seating floor would dip down. So if I put a floor in here, it is just over 7 feet. I think it's like 7.23 maybe in length. So I think caravans are 8 feet. So I mean, really, I'm only losing maybe 10 inches. Let's say 10 inches from 8 feet, which is pretty darn long for an SUV. But yeah, with that, if I put a flooring in there and had it so that I could access that flooring area, that would give me that much extra space in there to store stuff. And then in the back, where the seats of the armrests would be, you could build that out and have quite a little bit of a cubby hole there, and put wood around it and make a little cabinet in there, and it would give you some space. To be able to store your kitchen stuff and food. And then in the very back there is an extremely large, it comes up from the floor. So you would have to raise the floor by about 6 inches, I think, which would take away from the 4 feet 1 inch, I think it is, of height from the floor to the ceiling. So that would give you like 6 inches underneath the floor as well, maybe 4 inches. You could store a few things under there. You learn how to store stuff. Okay, Wilson, Timbit, come on. So he usually barks and barks and barks, and the people think that he's going to jump out the window and eat them. But he's just talking to him. It's the Great Pyrenees way of talking to people. They're very aggressive with their speech. However, saying that, somebody that could be a block away and I'm in my vehicle, he is quite on the defense for them. He's very protective, I should say. But it only seems like it's when I'm in the vehicle, otherwise he'll lick you to death. So I don't know, it's just something about the vehicle.
Hello, what can I get for you?
Good morning. Could I get an old-fashioned plain donut?
Okay.
And I guess just a large triple, please.
Large triple.
And
Ready?
that is everything.
Okay, see ya. Here we go.
Thank you. Wilson, what's wrong with you? You're Timbit. Come on. Come get it. He normally is up here barking. I must have walked him too hard this morning. But the weather here has been just beautiful. Very spring-like. For Albertans, usually February is very cold. Minus 30 degrees Celsius. I'm not really sure what that is in Fahrenheit. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to get used to that for the people that are living in the States. Good morning. You said your first donut? Yes, I know, Wilson.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good day. Very yummy. He's got his donut. I don't know what's wrong with me. Something must be desperately wrong with me when I buy a donut for my dog and I don't even get one. Fresh. It was fresh, and just you could feel it was just out of the oven. It was warm, all crunchy, kind of toasty. And he gets it. What people do for their animals, you know? But I tell you, I always swore that I would never put boots on my dog. That was just going over the top. But you know what? This winter it was so cold that that his paws actually got a few nicks of where he was hauling the skin off his little pads there, because it was so cold. It was like minus, I think it was a couple of days there, it was like minus 52 with the wind chill factor. So, sorry you guys, you can't see where we're going. You just get to look at my mug. But I don't have anything to... I did have it coming, and then I waited and waited and waited, and they said that I think somebody else took it. Like Amazon package was stolen. Because they said it was delivered, but we never got it. So, and we don't have to sign for it. Well, I have my mail going somewhere, and they don't have to sign for it. So apparently that's changing because too many packages are going missing in this complex. But I heard on another YouTuber that lives in Alberta that you can get a mailbox at, I think it was the UPS, he said. So I'm off to do that here this month too, because I just like my own. I'm a big girl. I need to not be in other people's faces, even if it's my mail. And right now, for the time being, I shower at my daughter's place, but it's just once a week because I don't want to be too intrusive. And the other shower that I get is usually at a Flying J. However, sometimes I'll just go the week. I have my baby wipes, so I'll just have a sponge bath. And yeah, I did my laundry yesterday. Was able to do quite a few loads for just 20 bucks, so I was really happy about that. How was your Timbit, Wilson? Was it yummy? Are you all happy back there now? Usually he sits up here with me on my bed. He checks out where we're going, but like I said, after his hike in the morning, sometimes he's just too lazy. Now he'll sleep depending on where we go or what we're doing. This morning I've got some things I need to work on. And this afternoon we need to give this vehicle a big clean. Shake out some blankets. I don't have a vacuum cleaner. That got lost somehow. I don't know where I misplaced it. I have a storage unit. It's got a few odds and ends in it that just don't fit in here. And then I've got a couple of pieces of antiques and some other containers of stuff. So I've got to try to get rid of as much of that as I can. There's no way, it's impossible that I would actually be able to not have it. I have probably, my goodness, it's ridiculous. Probably have about 20 packets of firewood because I had my wood stove, which when I get something else I want to save. Cubic Mini, that's what I had. They're Canadian made. They're just darling little stoves, but they're very, very well made. I think they started most of it for the marina life, because they come out of Quebec, but they had a lot to do with their targeted clients were basically the maritime provinces and Quebec and Ontario, and there's a lot of boating. And but now I think they've really picked up out west because there's a lot of van lifers, there's a lot of RVers out here, and Canadians like their wood stoves. Trudeau. Sorry about that comment. Try not to be political here. We don't want to go into politics. Don't get me started. So it was just darling, and the wood that I have will last me quite a while because it just takes like little wood chips. It's not wood chips per se, but chopping up the wood, just small little pieces for it. And a lot of people don't like the fact that you have to stoke it every couple of hours, but that doesn't bother me. It's very rare that I'll get a full night's sleep anyway. I'm always on alert. I did raise 4 children, so I have one ear on guard all the time. And usually I have to get up and use the washroom. Or because it's winter time as well, I might wake up because I'm cold, or the blanket's off my back or something because I've turned over. Just little things. And then in the summertime, I'm always listening because there's usually more kids out pushing their vehicles and stuff. They're loud, souped up cars and trucks, right? Anyway, people, I will upload this video later. Just wanted to say good morning. I'm gonna have my coffee now, and hope everyone has a great day. I don't edit yet. I don't know how to edit. I will learn, so you get everything. So I'll check you out on the next one, guys. Have a great day. Be grateful.